live stream from your boy. Totally unprepared. I just figured I'd do this for fun. Yeah, come and hang out and talk to me, ask me anything. Oh yes. So so many strings here. So I've been using this sound hole pickup here, that my brother from my church, Justin, lent me. And I've been taping it onto my guitar, as you can see by all the tape. Um, anyway, he gave me this pickup for Christmas, so I'm pretty blessed by that. But yeah. So of course I'm not going to use it. No, let's see. Let's see here. I wonder. Oh no. Uh, 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 yeah. No memory toy today. It's gonna. I gotta get a shorter cord for that thing. It's. I'm having trouble keeping it. The cords I have are too wonky and wrong. Brandon Rice fishing at the lake. Hey Brandon, I'm good. How are you, man? You bought you some wild duck twist chewing tobacco. That's awesome. I haven't had twist in years, and yeah, I recently quit chewing tobacco. I've been using this nicotine vape to get off it. Some days I think I'm done with it, and some days I can't put it down. Hey, people here. Hey, avid tea drinker, how's it going, man? You tried to quit dipping, Brandon? Yeah, I know it's hard, man. It's hard. I I wish I could give up the nicotine altogether, but I don't know. I've been using this vape, and I can, the my body feels so much better since I quit dipping. Like, my throat feels better, my stomach feels better, uh, my mouth feels better. I don't wake up with a gross old dip taste in my mouth all the time. It's it's great. But yeah, it's hard. It's a hard drug to quit, nicotine. See how it lights up? It's kind of cool. These things are very appealing. Like they make them they're interesting, and I don't know. They're too much. making videos about this pedal that my kids got me, the memory toy, and it's this is a phenomenal pedal. I love it so much. But I gotta get smaller adapter cords because it my cords are too long and one of them's kind of defective and whatever. But my brother Justin gave me this beautiful Gretsch sound hole pickup to put in my Jim Dandy. He lent this to me for some gigs. It's been a while since we talked for sure, Brandon. I hope you've been well, man. Hope you've been doing good. I see Hey, Mary Badger. God bless you, man. I did have a Merry Christmas. I hope you did as well. Um, when you say I'll see you in the new year, I guess that means you're taking off. But Brandon Rice got a tablet and some Bluetooth headphones and some shoes and a can. That's a pretty awesome Christmas, Brandon. Good for you, man. And yeah, avid tea drinker. That memory toy is very cool. You know, it's based on the old Electro Harmonics Memory Man, which was like this pedal like this big. And let's turn this off. Yeah, and it just had everything in it. You know, like delay, analog delay. You know, reverb. Uh, You can make waves of distortion sound on it. Like it's just I love that stuff. You know, one of the first bands I ever got involved in was a improvised music ensemble. Um, oh yeah, nice hanging out with your cat. That's awesome. That's that's cats are great. I love cats. I was taking care of my old roommate Kelsey's cats over Christmas, but anyhow, yeah, I was talking about that memory toy. It's so cool, man. You know, and the fact that my son figured it out, like because I didn't remember the maker, I didn't remember anything other than what the pedal could do. Tablets take bigger photos than a cell phone. It's true. That's what you do, isn't it, Brandon? Like you're a photographer and a videographer for weddings and stuff. That's what I gather from your videos. I'm not completely sure. I know you like to have a dip and relax, and that's pretty awesome. Where did I put my sword? Yeah. Um. So yeah, tablets do take bigger photos than a cell phone for sure. I have a tablet somewhere. I just never use it. I found an old cell phone as well that works, and I can't use it for a phone, but I can use it to watch YouTube on. I was gonna do this live stream using that phone actually, but that's something I didn't trust it for some reason. But yeah. So on December 27th, throughout the 90s, I played in a garage rock band called the Diplomats, and yeah, here's this is the CD we made, Damage Baby. This went over really well. Um, yeah, yeah, I knew that about you, Brandon. I always see wedding stuff on your channel though. I was just wondering if that was you. But anyhow, I used to play in this band, the Diplomats. It was basically like the band. Like I had a band for my solo project as well. Like when I was just Patrick Walsh. I wasn't Dirty Pat Walsh yet then. Um, and it was basically the same band, but we just used electric. Like I used electric guitar in this band, and we played rock music rather than folk music. So, um, Anyway, it was our bass player. I don't know if we got a picture of him in here. Yeah, there's one. Uh, this fella here, Ian Osborne. Um, it's his birthday today, and we used to celebrate his birthday every December 27th, playing a Diplomats gig up at the Gordon Best Theater, which is it's probably the best venue in town for a gig, and yeah, it was great. And kids, it's funny. Like the people I play with in bands now are kids who used to come see the Diplomats play. Like it's like I'm an old man around here now, but um, yeah, like these kids, like they'd sneak out of their house after their parents went to bed and stuff like that, and come see the Diplomats play on December 27th. This was like the best day of the year on Hunter Street. It was total party. You do fishing videos. Yeah, I knew you did fishing videos too, Brandon. That's right. Um, okay, so it's not you who does the wedding stuff. What's the deal with all the wedding stuff that I see on your channel? Like why like I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying what's the purpose of it, or are you involved in that? No, I don't know. I'm always interested in people's stories. Um, anyhow, excuse me. Um, yeah, December 27th was always like the night of the year I look forward to most, because we got to play this awesome gig. But I don't know, it's weird. The Diplomats broke up about I don't know, about 13 years ago. We broke up around 2010 for good. Um, and for some reason, Ian won't talk to me anymore. He won't talk to me or Jill, our drummer. Um, Two Wheels 98. What is kicking chicken? Well, we're hanging out, man. That's what's kicking. Um, I'm just talking some of my old stories and playing some harmonica, and vaping my nicotine vape. I quit dipping Two Wheels. I about a month and a half ago. You did a wedding video with your aunt and uncle. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Is it you narrating the videos? Because the voice kind of sounds like yours when I think like it's a similar voice to yours. I'm just interested. Pardon me, you know. But yeah, I quit dipping a month and a half ago. Dip's really expensive in Canada, right? It's $30 a can at the corner store. Like just for one tin. You know, that's what you could probably get two whole rolls in the states for that. Um, and I was getting it pretty cheap up at the Hiawatha Reserve. Um, but still, I don't know. It was making me feel gross. Like oh, hey, thanks a lot. Did I mail you one of those, avid tea drinker, or did you just hear it on Spotify or something, or on the channel? That was a real that was a funny album to record. Yeah, oh yes, Brandon, it certainly is cheaper in the USA by like 100%. It's like or 1,000%. It's like yeah, $3 a can in the States, $30 a can in Canada. It's crazy. But oh, you found it on YouTube. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, it's on my. Every musician gets this like topic channel. I don't understand how it works. I had nothing to do with that. But YouTube generates these like mine is just called Dirty Pat Walsh hyphen topic. And it has like all the few records I've made on it where my name on the album is Dirty Pat Walsh. That's not always been the case on my solo records. I've often gone by just Patrick Walsh. Um, but people know me as DPW these days, so I just use that. But that's cool. I'm glad you like it, Avid Tea Drinker. It was I was in an extreme amount of pain when I recorded that album. It was very strange, but I wanted to do a record of just me playing harmonica. Um, when I go live on YouTube, I don't know how to make monitors. Yeah, you know what? I don't either. I don't either, Brandon. Uh, Mary Badger, glad to hear it. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, Mary. That's the thing is like, even though I'm using this vape, like the nicotine in my body is way down. Like I would like constantly have like a huge dip in, like all day, and hey, thanks for the hearts. Wow, thanks for the hearts. Um, you're trying to quit. It might be a step. Yeah, it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to to quit nicotine. It's hard. I've actually quit nicotine a few times in my life, and it's always been difficult. Um, but yeah, especially like I had a really long stretch of dipping there, uh, like dipping a can a day, and yeah, a long stretch of it. So I'm coming down from a lot of nicotine. Thank you for all the hearts, man. Thank you so much. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Even though I'm using this vape, and some days I use it all day, some days I pick it up a couple times a day. Maybe when I mean a couple, I mean like probably 10. But sometimes you smoke Swisher Sweet cigars. You know what, Brandon? I love those things, man. Those old, the 10-cent cigar kind of thing. Well, they not 10 cents anymore. They're like a buck each now. But yeah, Swisher Sweets, pom poms, uh, sales. Um, oh, there's a whole old port, Colts, backwoods. Yeah, I love crappy cigars, man. They're great. Swisher Sweets though are one of my favorites. Somewhere I have an old box of an empty box of Swisher Sweets because I wanted to keep the box. Because now in Canada, all the tobacco stuff is just black box generic. I don't even have anything near me. Like this is what an old Canadian Copenhagen can used to look like. This way, Copenhagen stuff. This is what an old can looked like, and I keep my finger picks in here now. but yeah, even this is like vintage collector stuff now. So I don't know, whatever. Anyway, you like the blueberry and tropical fusion? Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. They got all the cool flavors and stuff. It's neat. Anyhow, um, so what else is going on? I don't know. What's happening? Somebody, give me something here. Everybody have a good Christmas. Anybody got cool New Year's Eve plans? I don't have any New Year's Eve plans. I don't drink anymore, so I don't go. I just like to go to bed like 8:30, 9 o'clock. You made your comeback to YouTube on Shorts. I realized that, Two Wheels. That's pretty cool. That's a good way to go. From what Mary Badger says. Um, you had a good Christmas, having tree drinker. That's great, man. That's awesome. I'm so glad. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So two wheels? What are you doing? I've seen a couple of your shorts. What are you? What's your plans? What's your bigger plans for your channel? You got any, or are you just gonna make shorts for the time being? We all do, Brandon. We all do. It's true. People, I often make a 15-minute vlog, right? Comedy, oh, that's cool. Two wheels, right on. Comedy is always funny. um, yeah, like I'll make a 15-minute video, and I'll get the analytics for it. Like I'll look at it a week later, and everybody's watched. Mary had a good Christmas in the basement of brother drilling and breaking. What? What are your relatives stuck in the basement underneath a pile of rocks, Mary Badger? Sorry, I don't know. That scares me. I hope everything's okay. Um, wow. But but yeah. Anyway, the shorts, like yeah, like I'll make a video and it'll have a vlog on it, and then I'll do the music part, and I'll look at the analytics, and people have watched like 3 minutes of the video and turned it off, and I know a couple of people watch them all the way through, but then, whatever you watch, I'm not complaining. I'm not, people watch what they watch. It's all good. Am I planning on making any CDs? Avid tea drinker. Uh, Okay, hold on, Mary. You need to get. I, I'm confused, Mary Badger. I'm sorry, man. I'm confused. Um, avid tea drinker. Am I playing? Yeah, I will be making an album using that for sure. Uh, I'd like to do. I have a whole bunch of plans for future records. That's great, Two Wheels. That's awesome. Well, keep it up, brother. Keep it up. That's awesome. I hope your subscriber count's pumping up too. Um, but yeah, the record. I have all these plans for records I want to make. Like the next record I want to make, I want it to be. I want to do a gospel album. I just want to do a straight up get folk folk music gospel album, just for my friends at church and stuff like that. And for whoever else. Uh, oh, okay, Mary. um, I'm easily confused, man. I don't know. That's funny. Um. Anyway, yeah, I want to. One of the albums I want to make is I want I I started this in the middle, and then the start of the video I started talking about the first musical ensemble I ever got involved with in Peterborough was an improv group. Um, thanks, Mary. Um, yeah, this improv group that we just made like soundscapes, like ambient soundscapes, and I would like to do an album like that, of just like an ambient soundscape, like an instrumental album, but definitely have this as like the feature instrument. You know what I mean? Um, Luckily, I'm pretty blessed. I have a lot of friends in good places here when it comes to recording. I know that I can record for free up at Cryptid Covenant Studios. It doesn't cost me anything. That's where I made The Actor and the Criminal. Um, I can record with my friend Tyler, who made the album I did before that called The Morning Brings You Nothing. I like working with Tyler because he gets the sound I want. Like that album, that particular album is, I think, the best sounding album I've ever made. But yeah, I'd like to work with him again, and he'd be really good with making like with if I said, "Hey, I want to do something really off the wall with this pedal and stuff," he'd be right into it, and yeah. But he costs money, so I gotta save up to work with him. But it's worth it, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Anyhow, it says only one person's still here. Um, It is cold. It is cold in Canada, Brandon. It's not that cold right now. Like we're having a surprisingly mild. December usually means ice and snow here, and we've had flurries. Like today it's raining. It's like 6 degrees out. Um, oh, thanks, Mary. Yeah, I got lots. I always have ideas for albums. I try to record at least one album a year, and I've done that since 1994. I have a lot of records that nobody's ever heard. um, yeah, it's only been in the last few years I've been getting better distribution. So, but it's funny in the '90s I made so many records in the '90s, and put some of them into CDs like I mentioned, this Diplomat CD. This cost like thousands of dollars for us to make. This is my first CD. I had a few albums on cassette before that, but this is my first CD called Broken Chair. I'm also very happy with this record. But CDs, like I don't know, but yeah, but the thing is the guy who was in charge, the record label guy, who was the bass player for the Diplomats, um, he had this very weird outlook on things. Like he didn't want the music that we made on Hunter Street, downtown Peterborough, really to see bigger distribution. He didn't want to like I wanted to tour, you know, and he just didn't want to. He had no interest in touring. He didn't even want to play in any other bars in town other than the bar the Gordon Best Theater that we played at. So a lot of the music I made in the '90s, you can find it on the internet if you look under Radio Free Peterborough. I have a lot of stuff there if you can navigate it. I'm not even sure how to navigate that anymore. Um, but yeah, and then in golly, I think it was 2017 when I started on Mirkwood Recordings, this record label out of Pittsburgh, and they were so good to me. You know, they gave me great distribution. They put my music onto cassettes. Um, I don't have any of them near me, but yeah, like I got it. They made me a couple cassettes and some CDs and stuff. They were great, but the thing is, they got my music out to a bigger audience, right? And you're trying to show your buddies to make you do it. Yeah, that's. I always try to tell people how to do it too. People just go, man, I don't know. People, I don't know. People get. I'm, I'm, I'm glad I'm not shy to get in front of a camera and tell my life story. A lot of people are, and that's okay. You know, um, but yeah. Well, I can't remember. That's the thing with these live streams. I always lose track of what I'm thinking about or talking about. Um, talking about the '90s. Oh yeah, music distribution. Yeah, Mirkwood Recordings got my music out there a bit better. and cryptid covenant recordings. They're doing a pretty good job of it as well. They make me CDs, and it's good because I don't have to order like a batch of like 2,000 CDs. You know, I can say, "Hey, James, I need 10 more CDs because I got a gig coming up," and he'll make me 10 CDs. And that's it. It's all very it's easy. Your phone. Yeah, that's all I use as well, Brandon. I think that's what most people use is their phone or their tablet. You know, I don't. I have a laptop that I inherited, but I don't know how to use it, and I can't get into it. But I don't have a password for it. But yeah, you can do amazing things on a cell phone these days. It's truly incredible. Anyhow, folks, I've been here for about a half hour, and I think I got a split because nature calls. I gotta take a pee. But thanks for coming to my live stream today. It was great to see you all, Mary Badger and Brandon Rice and Avid Tea Drinker, Two Wheels, Dipper 98. Golly, am I forgetting anybody? I think I got y'all. Anyway, yeah, thanks so much for coming to my live stream today. And I might make a music video later on or something. I don't know. Who knows? You never know what's going to happen on the Dirty Pat Walsh too. All right. God bless you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now. See you next live stream. Have a tea drinker. Peace.